14 pound, 80 grand a night. What? What's a pound? And y'all say, it's a blip, it's a blape, it's a big, it's a rock, it's a car, it's a nig, it's a shit, it's a rag. But you ain't fucking listening to the beeps and the blops that say you're a nigger. Like the hip, bit, bop, bow. What's that mean? Well, a hip would be a hip in the fucking arm. No, it'd be a hip in the leg. Hips go in the leg, not in the arm. So maybe break your hip and blip, maybe snip and blip and what? Would be blip your hand and say don't ever touch that again. And then bop would be a big old bop on the lasso of a lasso. Who does a lasso? Probably big old Kevin Led and the Christian Cowboy community of coalition of churches down there trying to get the Big Ten church coalition back to the top of rising up, make the Antichrist show. Why do they say they own the 666 as a Christian community and took over the fucking whole fucking war and Jesus still coming back and rescuing them as big rapists and losers and then burn everybody in hell that follow them and say, you shouldn't have fucking listened anyway. We all just ragging out everything anyway. Should have known. And the Antichrist has to go pay for his anyway. So we double fucked everything and we're just going down double fucked. That's all y'all think down there. So fuck y'all. Y'all ain't listen to me? Then good. Why you listen to me then? Because I'm the Messiah of Egypt. I'm the Messiah of Jehovah. That's why he put on that stone. It's still in my Jeep, wherever it is. So I heard it's worth $20 million now. It's packed down with all kinds of goodies. From the big old Temple ISIS666.com. Well, it's the big old Temple ISIS666 trademarks. So y'all can't even say you got a Temple of ISIS666. Or I could sue you, and you could owe me thousands of dollars. Because I already got it trademarked. I already got the patent number, which is a U.S. patent number. That's why it has a big government deadline, nigger. And then it's also got a big old serial number on it. It says you can't use it for nothing. It's like you trying to go make you a pair of Nikes and then say you can legally do it somehow because the serial number, because y'all don't know nothing about business or anything. The Shark Tank thinks y'all's faggots. Nobody wants to hear you, see you, or be a part of you. So die in your rot shit. Because y'all a rot nigger, and that's what you are. So die. And thank you, YouTube, for freedom of, what was it, expression? It's freedom of speech. It's more than that on mine. It's the Antichrist. Freedom of speech. 666 trademark. Espionage. Conspiracy theories and sound doctrine for the celebrities. And it's by ONE, One Nation Earth trademarks. Globally, that's what my trademarks are. So I think you can go to China and get your own trademark. It's globally. That's what I heard all the communist places like Sudan and North Korea and other places that we normally don't go to get trademarks taken care of or done are all on board with me through the UN. So kiss my ass on that one as well. And shout out to the UN Space Office of Space Road. Could have said it better, but there's an arc trying to pull my light beams out of my back. Say my memory can't come out for 3 seconds, so he can come down and help a nigger out. Because he's a big nigger up there, not getting pussy and never has. And so that's what I deal on a daily basis. Well, he's dead. He just died. That's why he wanted to go down. They said no, he was a bleep on the radar before he died. Because they're dying 90 trillion a second anyway. He went down a bleep. 14 grand 98 steel buck. It's a buck. Well, a buck to you is a big old fat jailer down there that used to always say throw. Or a big... or a back, or a bag, or a dollar that we bought on 9/11. We bought the dollar. That's why I'm saying bought the dollar, but you didn't understand any of it because you're low-level bottom feeders. Like that guy that was with Robert, no, was with Jessica Bradley that day. We were saying about Ricky Leaks. Said he's a bottom feeder because he is. He's a nigger narc. So everybody running to him and get him a big old OSBI cob up here to see if they can steal spy. Somehow a dog tick from the other side of the forest. Asking a mosquito to fly on away to the great CIA possum of the rat community. Down there. It's a rat community, so we ain't rats. We don't get involved with domestic. But we don't get involved with, well, you have to look on the website how they say it, something about police matters. We do foreign and domestic. Anyway. Alright. 500 billion, zillion, billion times me. I said, don't worry, it's the ones I like, not the ones I don't like. 14 grand a night, 60 grand a week, hut, banking in a night, row, 80 real, little bill, zero bill, cot low. Low, still trying to get her fucking hand out of human trafficking itself. And she's starting to realize no one understands anyone but Paul does. And Paul who? So you put Paul down on your fucking docket, saying Paul sucks, and then he sucks your heart. But you're saying anyone down there, you can just say they're a Paul on docket. Just put Paul down. And then when it comes over here to the time to log it in the big actual book, it goes to federal cure of the curing of women's pussies getting the dick. You go cure, you put Paul Wildcat Holy over here, and you put Paul over there. And you back and forth them, so no one knows anyone, but if they see Paul, they automatically assume it's Paul Wild. That's why y'all's dead. You owe $400, what we hear. He's been backlogging so long that it took you 907 billion kills to get you one thing. A sheriff out of that hole he's been in for 4 days, sucking, getting hit in the mouth. That big old Christian cowboy, Sheriff Ledbetter, ain't nothing more than down there trying to get his big churches out to save him. The big $7,500, what was it, that big list of 7,500 pastors says, you can't make us suck because we'll put this down anytime you just slam it on the table. So 7,500 sucking some dick pastors will suck right now and keep that one from sucking. Right now, just to prove that we can do something. Well, where are they at? You got a big list of names. They didn't know they was on it, so they all got to suck. Then come to find out, you're going to say, Paul made y'all suck. That's what you're going to try to do, because you're a rag shit, a nigger. And I heard today, since you had a full debriefing on everything was done, and sheriff had to say that he wasn't actual me, Paul Wildcat Holby, or had something to do with. But anyway, that then you wanted to say, well, if I can't be him, then we're going to go bust him on a fucking city warrant or something and get him down here in the county jail for a year and a half down here, or try to charge him with human trafficking or to murder that girl in Council Hill. We're going to go take him down for all this shit. If we don't get to be him, no one gets to be him. And no one gets to see him. No one gets to share anything with him. We'll never see him. So you want to be the big old Al Capone there for a while. Then you want to turn around and be the fucking stern, steady, hard old fucking city cop. County cop. So anyway, sorry, the alien didn't want me to say some of that, bro. Kind of overread some of it. 92,000 billion zillion. Now I want to say all of it. Look, except for that better, it's the actual one. It the big 14 fake ones that I'm talking about. He thought he could somehow bleep up, because on the asshole end of his little time period, he found out that he could somehow put Paul and Paul Wildcat Holby and bounce them back and forth, because he was spying on me, because y'all spy on me 24/7 up here and everywhere, and have since I mentioned that I was a Lumahim in that RV that one day. I went to see Nick that one time only, after I burned my house down. And you follow Oklahoma. What y'all try to make it sound like on that fire report. So it was like it was getting 4 spots, but I didn't. Well, I burned my house down. I had all my clothes, I had all my stuff, I had everything I owned in it. I owned the house. I got it out of foreclosure. It cost me $4,000. So, now, espionage aside, we're going to help y'all understand 14,000 million ways to do one thing. Nothing, because y'all ain't getting the Holy Spirit. Because it also has a mind of its own. And just a little thing, you can just do that. So you can tell that little nigga from F-Pod or F-Street or F-Back or whatever it is down there in Muskogee. I say nothing about F-Street being faggot. I don't know where it is. And that's what y'all trying to make it sound like on TV. But you listen to me, take all my big pearls and great wisdom of the fucking Messiah of Egypt. They say, we're going to make this ours, and we're going to take it all. We're going to make you first. We're going to make it look like he don't know a fucking thing about any of it. And he's talking shit up there like he's some big old fucking drawback. And then we're going to make him look like the nigger to him, hated, big rich and snitch, and that fucking everything we can, and nigger faggot, and everything we can on it. And then we're going to come in there like we're the big OSBI, the Oklahoma FBI, have our own kingdom. Y'all ain't got a kingdom in Oklahoma. That's what I say you did. Well, I say it was a big dead zone for O&E. Well, I said it was a big old kingdom of Goshen. I didn't say it was a kingdom of Goshen. I said it was a fucking state of Goshen. Goshen state. That's what I said. So, how you get a kingdom out of that? You ain't got a fucking kingdom. I got the kingdom of kingdoms and eternity. It reigns above everything. All the way down to this little pissball earth. I know all about the fucking big word kingdom. I'd never let that little word slip out and say you got a kingdom. Even if you have the South, you don't have a kingdom. You just have the South. I'm the king of the kingdom of the north. I own the north, south, east, and west. All of it. Including the south, like I said. And there ain't no kingdom down there for anybody. It's just the south. Kind of more of a style. Not so much a way of being, but it's more of a style. But it is one, because I like to rape and do shit like that. In the north, we're anti-rape. But back to the point, I'm going to put this one out, another one, and then y'all go to hell. I'm going to sing a big old long 45-minute fucking blinking in a black rut, blinking in the Negro, folking in the night, black hit, briggle, higgle, higgle, soul. What's a briggle, higgle? So you're going to put down that you want to fucking say, it's a briggle, which means it's a big, lying-ass son of a bitch named Paul Wildcat Holy. I'm saying. Then over there on the other thing, you're going to say, well, Paul can go over here and eat pussy anytime he wants, because he got 80 billion in his account. And then you're going to go back over here and say, no, because Paul Wildcat Holy's over here. And then you're going back over there and say, well, Paul Wildcat Holy's over here, he's going to get some fucking pussy, no matter fucking what. And Paul over on this other one is going to learn that he's going to be sucking, and then we're going to fucking back and forth it. You heard me saying about how Gabriel's the archangel. Not Gabriel Swagger, Gabriel, someone else. Not Gabriel Pittman. But, Gabriel the archangel, y'all better not be fucking with Gabriel Pittman. Anyway. No, I don't know. Anyway, I ain't gonna say nothing about that. I don't know anything about any of them. But, back to the point. I want everybody to understand that I love Amber Pittman. I don't know her that great. I've only seen her like twice in my life. But I was wowed both times I saw her, yeah. I mean, I want to go rape her or have her punched in the mouth 44 times a day. So until I get a chance to do that or give up my sauce tray for her, let her know that I'm over here suffering so that she can have that bowl of porridge. Get her down in that, so we'll live under a porch, the same little 2-block area. Might get a little seat with 3 other people that kind of look like us. Get to come out and walk. I don't want to do none of that. But yeah, when I'm partying out there at Keisha's house, I might send her a tweet. See if she wants to get drunk. But, my wife is ISIS, guys. Egypt, she's right there. I'm the Virgin D of ISIS. Seen her just around 9/11 of this year, again. She appeared to me again, in the flesh. And I appeared to her in the flesh. We got to see each other in the flesh. And she had wings and all that. Just like that. Except they were more blue and yellow. And red. It was kind of the black on the bottom, kind of dark blue, kind of like that. But anyway, see, that was something I'll take. Well, we saw her. She had this and that, and she had that and this, and he trying to do that, and then try to like you're gonna pause it right there and then post it on Facebook before I even get a chance to get this video uploaded, and then try to say we publish it first, so we're the big owners and the. That's wrong. I'm the one that said it. Y'all keep fucking posting shit and copy pasting off my wall, copy pasting off my shit. I'm gonna get on down this little rant, and then putting it over on your shit, and then try to say, yeah, well, we wrote it. There's a video of me right now typing it in the computer right here, right now. I wrote it. Look, I wrote it. For me right now. This is original work by me. Who else is typing it? And how can it be original work by someone else? So you're negating the fact that it was done after I already posted it or said it. And you got the original, you got your idea from me. You got the quotes and every fucking thing from me. Like all those posts on YouTube that come up missing. Now then, that's all I got to say about that. And die a horrible death. So I'd say. I find that little girl from fucking, you want to know where that girl from, that girl in Council Hill, Mom said, don't tell me anything, you don't need to know. There you go.